How's it going, guys? It's John. This is another Lost Ark collectible video. This time we're talking about Annika. The collectibles we're talking about are these collectibles right here in the adventure tome. We're not talking about Makoko seeds or anything like that. Okay, so the quick, too long, didn't watch. The two best spots for farming collectibles are probably Delphi and Melody Forest. In Melody Forest, probably the best spot is like right here. There's like 4 of these giant rock guys you can kill, name mobs. And then in Delphi, there's 2 spots. There is one spot right here where there's 3 named mobs, and then there's another spot up here where there's like 1 name mob here, 1 name mob here, and another one down here. So probably like, yeah, this spot, it's tough. I'd say probably this spot and then the one over there in Melody Forest with the rock guys are probably the best spots. I don't know. You're gonna have to test them out yourself, see which one you like better. Okay, so for the rest of you guys who actually want to watch the whole video, the quick collectibles 101 guide is collectibles can drop from any monster in the zone. So normal monsters, elite monsters, which are the ones with the horned icon in your minimap. And then they also drop from named monsters. Named monsters are the monsters that have an orange border around them. They kind of glow orange. That's how you can tell a named monster. And they usually have like 5 health bars or something like that. The major thing you need to know is that named monsters, again, the ones with the orange border, they have a higher chance to drop collectibles than normal and elite monsters do. So that's why the meta is generally you want to be killing name monsters because you have a higher chance to drop. And then the last thing you need to know is if you're too lazy to farm or you don't want to spend your time this way, you can go over to the market, the bottom left corner over here, Adventures Tome, and you can buy all of these things, the Adventure Tome collectibles on the market. They're usually really cheap because most of these zones have been farmed into oblivion by the bot armies. You will probably see them in this video. I haven't even gone to the places yet, but I know bots have been farming in certain spots. So yeah, you should be able to buy most of these for dirt cheap, probably less than 100 gold, which is chump change if you don't want to farm these. So basically this video is for the people that want to farm these collectibles themselves. They don't want to cheese it with the market. That's why I make these videos, for those people. Okay, so we're over here in Delphi Township. So as I said in the too long didn't watch, there's like 3 named guys right here. There's also 2 right here, and then there's 3 more over here. So let's go check out the spots. Okay, I'm about to get to the spot. I'm already assuming there's going to be a bunch of bots here. Oh no, there's no bots. Wow. So here's the first one. There's one guy right here. The second guy spawns right here, and then you come over into this next room and you kill this 3rd guy. This is a really good spot. I was seeing bot trains here like all day when I was researching this video. They would just run back and forth killing these 3 guys. So this is probably the #1 spot. I don't know, that rock golem part is pretty good too. On your way to the 2nd spot, there's this name guy and another one. So this might actually be another good spot, I guess. Okay, lastly, here's the last part. In Delphi, there's this guy right here at the entrance of this area, and then you come over here, another one right here in this doorway. And then there's this guy right here. Something to note, these guys, anytime you see a name mob and they're one of the rare mobs that you need to kill for the zone, which is that icon above their head, they don't drop any loot at all. So if you see any in the zone, I think they can drop silver sometimes, but don't even try and farm them because they're not going to drop any loot. You will see several of them throughout Annika where they have that little like crescent, like 2 crescent icon or whatever it is. Again, don't farm them. They don't drop loot. Okay, so we're over here in Melody Forest. This is the 3rd farming spot. There's several farming spots in this area, actually. So the first major spot we're going to talk about, this is probably 1st or 2nd best farming spot in all of Annika. I'm not sure. I mean, you're going to have to try them out. I think it's probably 2nd place, but it's a close 2nd place. So over here, there's 2 rock golems. There's another one right here, and then there's another one over here. So it's a total of 4 golems. You could probably kill these 3 in a circuit, and then they'll have respawned by the time you kill this guy. I don't know. And then also there are 3 hydras right here. There's like 1 right here, 1 right here, and then 1 right here. There's also like 1 or 2 hydras that are used for the collection. Again, they don't drop anything. They have that icon above their head. They just might drop like 5 silver occasionally. And then the last spot is over here. There's 1 name mob here, but the reason why the spot's pretty good is because there's a ton of normal mobs. So it's actually kind of good to just run in circles and kill the normal mobs here. Okay, so we're coming up on the first golem. See, there's 1 golem right here next to the waterfall. Come over here towards the exit. Here's another golem. And then you come across the bridge here. There's a bunch of these little bushes. So here are these 2 guys right here. So this might be a pretty good spot because you have these 2 dudes who are just chilling right next to each other. Okay, so we're over here at this right spot. I'm not going to show the Hydra spot. You can check it out for yourself if you want. I've also made the maps. Just go look at my maps. So yeah, this spot, see, there's a ton of normal mobs around here. And then there's a named guy that spawns like right here, but he's not here because probably fucking bots have run through this place. So it's actually pretty decent. You could cluster together a bunch of normal mobs and kill them. See, look, here's a bot waiting for waiting for the named guy. I wasn't gonna show this spot originally, but I decided to show it anyways. We got 2 name mobs over here. There is also a lot of normal mobs. See here, there's this guy right here, and then there's another one over here. I'm sorry, down south. He's like right here. He's just dead because the bots have killed him. This would be another good spot because there's the 2 right next to each other. I mean, it's up to you. Yeah, see, he just spawned. It's up to you. Try out the spots, see which ones you like the most. Yeah, and then lastly, the dungeons. I checked them out. Problem with the dungeons is they're really fucking long. I mean, there is good mob density in the dungeons, but I wouldn't do them unless your spots are all taken. Which, I mean, right now, at least on Valton on West Coast, there's a lot of fucking bots in Annika. They're still running around farming the shit out of this place. So maybe you might have to go to a dungeon. I don't know. But I would not suggest going to any of the dungeons. I mean, I guess if you really, really have to, probably Geok's Barrier would be the one you want to go to. Maybe Yeon's Barrier. Yeon's Barrier, it doesn't get good till about like halfway through the dungeon. Okay, so looking at the map, like Yeon's Barrier, if you're gonna do it, it gets good like around here. There's good mob density in this area when you're going along the rooftops and shit. It's just you gotta kind of like kill your way through. So, and then yeah, the other dungeons, they're pretty shit. I wouldn't do them if I were you. I wouldn't even do Yeon's Barrier. But I mean, I guess if you're really desperate and you want to farm a dungeon and don't want to compete with bots, you could go to Yeon's Barrier, but I wouldn't suggest it. But yeah, that's it guys for the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget I made maps for all the zones. The only one I didn't make a map for was Prisma, I think. Yeah, there's literally only one name mob in Prisma Valley, which is down here. There's one guy. I didn't even bother to make a map because I'm like, why would you go there just for one name mob? But yeah, don't forget, check the maps. So you don't have to watch the video again. And yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.